Hello everyone, welcome you all. This is Suresh from SDET Automation channel. Today in this session, we're gonna discuss about something about mocking APIs. So we all know how to do API testing and how to work with API testing and how to do the automation. So in case if you are new to the API and you wanted to learn, so I have a playlist for both manual and automation. So I will share those links in the description. You can find from there. So this session is more helpful to both developers and the testers where they can create their own APIs or mock the APIs. If you take an example of a development area, when there is an APIs which is not yet developed yet, so we can mock with some mock APIs. So that kind of feature we have in the Postman. So this session will help you for both developers and as well as testers to create a mock APIs from Postman. So this is the Postman tool I have, and you can create from mock server from this, and also you can go and click on new, then you can create a mock server here. So if I click the mock server, it will take me to the create a mock server page, and there you will see some of the create new collection, the get, and you can add more and more. Like if I add one user create, or I can simply say create user, and I can say get user. So like this I can create multiple things like delete user, and this generally create is used for post request, right? So you can put the post request, and the get user is something get, and the delete user is something delete call, right? So like this we can create a request methods and request URLs. So you don't need to worry about the URLs because we are mocking the APIs, right? So Postman give you the mock URL so that you can utilize those mock URLs and you can work on. And you can see here request code. So basically for create we generally see as 201, right? If something we provide or it will create a database entry, then it will give it a 201. And generally for get request it will be 200, and delete request it will be mostly 204 because no content. And then you have this response body. So you can provide the response body based on your requirement. So in my case I can simply create like a success, and here I can still type the same. So for delete, I think there will be no data because delete entry will be deleting the complete entry. So these are the basic information I will provide, and I will change the request body later on, and I can click on this next button. So now it is saying the name this mock server. So I will say mock API test. Right. So it is asking me for environment. So you can create your own environment, or you can generally simply keep this as no environment, and you can say simulate a fixed network delay. So this is also you no need to create anything here. For a beginners, you can say no delay scale selected, and click on create mock server. So now it has created a mock server. You can see in the left section you have mock API server, right? So once you click on this, it's supposed to be create three mock servers. So let me go to collections. I think yeah, it is there in the collections. So here you have this mock API test, right? Just now I created. Under that we have create user, get user, then delete users. So if you extend further more of each request, you will see default, default, default. So this default is nothing but which we are created, right? Which we created, or which we uh, telling the API that you give this response based on the request, right? Now if I go here create user, and if I see this is a post request, and you can see curl, and if you mouse over on the curl, you will see the mock URL here. It is nothing but the Postman provided mock URL, and then you have an endpoint, a path, which is a create user. So once you click on send, it will give you the response which is a success. So it is the same thing, right? We just created in the default. So this is the same response it is giving you for this request. right? And similarly for the get also, you can simply click on send, it will get the response. And for delete, it will be a no content, right? It will give you the 204. So we have created 204 no content. And now if I want my response to be changed, so what response I need to change here? So here it is only success, so I will give something different here. So I will say that this is my response. I am saying this is the response, and body also I will change. I will change it as JSON. So here I am saying to accept this small JSON there, right? And I will click on save. So I need to take this body because I am expecting a body to be in this create user. Then I will go to this create user API, and I will go to the body, and I will provide the body as well. And if I enter or click send here, previously it is showing a success, right? Now if I click on send, you will see the JSON body here, right? Like this you will see, and you can play around with this mock APIs. And I go back to the default, and then I will expect headers. So I'm expecting header slide content. Generally we will see the content type, right? So that is a content type, and I'm saying this as application slash JSON. So I'm expecting this to be in my headers. And if I go back to my create user and click on send, then you go to the headers, you will see the content type which is selected as application JSON. And you can do the same thing for get also. Go to that get default, and here for the default I'll take this response for get response. So here I will go and click on paste in the body space. And here also for header I will expect content type, and this is the application JSON, and click on save. Now we can see if you click on send, you will expect a JSON body, JSON response body, right? This is how you play around with mock APIs using a Postman. So Postman provides you the best hosting for beginners who wanted to learn and implement this. So you can work on more and more examples with this mock API. So for now, I have planned this session to explain you what is the mock API servers and how you create a basic setup. So the next going sessions, we will see deeper on this area. So thank you for watching. If you are new to my channel, do subscribe to my channel, and please share your comment feedback on my comment section. If the session is helpful for you, do post a like and share with a colleague.